for the Awesome is an adaptation of Dejobaan Games' award-winning base-jumping game, A Reckless Disregard for Gravity. The game includes a native Oculus mode called Aaaaaculus. Just as in the original, you hurl yourself off a building and fall at breakneck speed before either deploying your parachute fins to land gracefully or hitting a surface with a crunch. The concept certainly seems vertigo-inducing, but in reality Aaaaaculus is far more comfortable than it has any right to be. Scoring points as you fall will earn you a certain star ranking on each level. The higher star ranking you get, the more teeth you earn, which can be used to unlock new levels. There are 125 in total, and whilst no particular one is especially memorable, they are all well designed. Stages that have you falling past flying cars are among the most thrilling to experience on the Rift. The learning curve is handled well, layering on new concepts gradually early on. Initially you score points by falling close to buildings or flying into gamey floating coloured squares. As you progress further, complexity is added, with the ability to earn points by giving thumbs up to your fans as you zoom past them, or by making obscene gestures to the haters. Some levels provide the opportunity to earn points by spray painting government property as you fall. In many levels, mastery involves not just skill and quick reactions, but also an element of discovery to actually find the most optimal paths. This makes for very compulsive gameplay with surprising depth. The level progression means that initially you will steadily unlock content by earning just 2 or 3 stars, but later on you will need to revisit some stages to push for higher scores. The overall progression is like that of an addictive arcade or mobile game. There is definitely an increase in difficulty, but there always seems to be something else to unlock. Once you get into it, you'll be driven to try to unlock everything. A lot of work has clearly gone into Aaaaaculus to ensure that it's a comfortable experience for the Rift. The work has certainly paid off. This doesn't just support the display and head tracking, Aaaaaculus feels like it has been made for the Rift. The heads-up display has been removed, and while it's a shame you can't track your performance during play, this has obviously contributed to reducing simulation sickness. As has resisting the temptation to make the player steer their body by looking. The jarring crunch and subtle perspective shift when you hit a surface at high speed certainly does have an effect on you, but it feels like a fitting punishment for failure and is never nauseating. You can easily spend an exhilarating evening playing Aaaaaculus and not only feel fine, but wonder where the time went. Of course, I still wouldn't recommend this game to someone who suffers from severe vertigo, but then again I wouldn't recommend the PC version to such a person. A game like this lives or dies by its soundtrack, and Aaaaaculus is filled with catchy electric guitar riffs that are guaranteed to get you in the zone and promote a sense of flow. The music fits well with the tongue-in-cheek, punky skater kid tone of the game, which takes the adolescent notion of extreme sports as an act of rebellion to an absurd extreme. It's reminiscent of a game like Crazy Taxi, and this is no bad thing. Visually the game looks good, but it's not striving for realism. The impossible, nonsensical architecture confirm that the visuals are entirely in service to the gameplay and aren't there to wow you so much as be readable. The main negative design point is that the menus are not easy to make sense of on the Rift's display. for the Awesome is a solid title even if you don't own a Rift, but I would not go back to playing it on a normal screen now that I've tried it in VR. It has a lot of replayability, and the care that has gone into optimising it for the Oculus has really paid off. It is one of the most enjoyable and compulsive full releases currently available for the headset. If you're a fan of endless runner games or any score-driven, high-speed racing game, then you'll enjoy this. If you're prone to spending the whole evening telling yourself that you'll stop when you just get 5 stars on this next level, then approach with caution.